registered from the Naval Vessel Register on November 7, 1997, and scheduled to enter the nuclear-powered ship and submarine recycling program in Bremerton, Washington on October 1st, 2011. And whereas a celebration in recognition of the 40th year since commissioning USS Groton, SSN 694, will be held on July 6th, 7th, 8th, 2018 with a full agenda of activities. Therefore, be it resolved that the Town Council of the Town of Groton does hereby congratulate the crews who served on USS Groton, SSN 694, for their distinguished service in protecting the values of the citizens of the United States. Dated at Groton, Connecticut, this 6th day of July, 2018. For inviting us, and welcome back to Groton.
Is there another mayor of the city of Groton?
That would be me.
I didn't know which way to put it.
Groton is so big we have two mayors.
I didn't know which order to put it, but I thought that.
No, you're good. This is absolutely wonderful.
Okay, thank you.
First of all, to the crew of the Groton, welcome back. It's good for you to be back. I know it's great. Well, if you haven't been to the museum before, this is tremendous. I am the mayor of the city of Groton. My name is Keith Hedrick, but I'm also a submarine veteran. I rode 637 submarines. I was on the Bluefish. I was on the Silver Side. Right? 88s were the next big thing. They were the next thing we were going to go to, we were going to ride. So my question is, do we have any nukes out there? Because I was a nuke mechanic. Okay, so we got some nukes out there. That's good. We're not going to hyphenate it tonight. We're going to celebrate the fact that we're nukes. Okay, so that's good. It's great to have you here. It's great to be part of this because there's so much energy when you think about the things that we did when we were doing we didn't do patrols because that's the other guys, right? But when we were on deployments. So I captured some things in this proclamation. From the Office of the Mayor of the City of Groton, Connecticut, proclamation USS Groton, SSN 694, 40th reunion recognition. Whereas the USS Groton, SSN 694, contract was awarded to Electric Boat in Groton on January 31st, 1971. Whereas the USS Groton was commissioned on July 8, 1978, with Commander R. William Vogel III in command. And whereas the USS Groton was deployed on its first overseas assignment in March of 1980 and completed an around-the-world cruise in October 1980. And whereas the USS Groton and its crew served our country with great distinction. And whereas Groton, Connecticut is proud to be the namesake for the USS Groton as it embodied the strength and spirit within our community. And whereas we take pride in having served as the hull of the ship and its crew during construction and providing support to the men and women who built the USS Groton, SSN 694. Therefore be it resolved that I, Keith Hedrick, Mayor of the City of Groton, do hereby proclaim this 6th day of July 2018 as USS Groton 40th Reunion Recognition Day in the City of Groton, and ask all fellow citizens to join in this richly deserved honor to the veterans of the USS Groton as we thank them for their dedication in the service of our great country and our city. Given under my hand this 6th day of July 2018, Keith Hedrick, Mayor. Thank you again for coming.
XO, if you would be front and center, sir. You have your work cut out for you.
Before you do. But before he does that, I'd like to acknowledge all men who heard this sound. Groton arriving. Please stand. You know you did. Everybody heard it.
No, if you were the commanding officer and you heard that bell and came aboard.
Sit down.
Commanding officer, we have a standing up. Please stand. Is that Davis? Yes.
I said, is that Davis?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Larry.
Baltimore.
Okay.
But it's a great personal pleasure for me to be able to introduce Vice Admiral Emery to those of you who don't know him. You may have heard of him as Tom Supplant, 1993 to 1996. After that, Vice Admiral Emery retired, and he held several positions with Raytheon and Raytheon Technical Services, including being president of Raytheon Technical Services. But the thing that we're really concerned about tonight is that period between 1980 and 1982, when we could call him captain and shipmate. I had to share the shower at the head with George Emery. It made me the man I am today. Admiral Emery was good enough to provide a 4-page resume, which I'll be happy to go through, but I think Pat had redlined it.
Thank you very much, XO.
But I do want to tell you a couple of things about Captain Emery that you won't find in his bio. George Emery had the finest collection of hermit crabs that ever left the Indian Ocean submerged. And the thing that got us through that Indian Ocean deployment was his love of music. And Anne Murray played constantly. Yes! So without further ado, Vice Admiral.
For an XO, he's okay. Thanks, Terry. Music. Music. What do you think of on Groton in 1980, 81, 82 when you think of music? Are you ready? On the road again! 65% of the time during those 34 months, we were on the road again. Having a hell of a good time, running out of food, of course, because Tuffy Sheets never had enough.
No grape juice either.
I want to thank Tom Myers for organizing this reunion. Thank you very much, Tom. My good friend Dave Gable, who is the boss of this museum, this wonderful museum, who's been the executive director for so long now. I don't know, maybe he never left the submarine service and just stayed. But he's done a wonderful job, and I thank him for allowing us to use this facility tonight. It's a beautiful place. Just as I think Tom said, or somebody said earlier, if you haven't been here, spend some time. It's fantastic. You really need to do it. I'd also like to thank Bill Vogel. Now, I didn't see Bill Vogel here today, but he's the man who brought the Groton to life. And we owe him for that. Thank you, Bill Vogel, and everyone. So I just want to take a few minutes and remember some things with you. These are some of my memories. Chasing submarines all the way home. Too damn much time in the Indian Ocean. Despite the fact that I loved Missy the donkey, because she really could drink that beer. And it really is too bad that when we, I don't know, we got about 20 miles from, I suppose, Long Island, and we got a message saying, don't forget, we cannot bring any living things from anywhere else in the world to America. So, you know what happened. The TDU took good care of all our little friends and a new home down there. Long Island, the hermit crab home. I remember Perth, Australia. I remember that we were the first submarine to visit Perth, Australia from Groton, Connecticut since World War II, and it was fantastic. I've even told Pat I forgot everything that happened there. It was that good. Really incredible people who really took great care of us. Just great. I remember, I don't have a mic.
Yeah, you do.
That's all. I have a mic. Sorry. Pay attention. I never get to say that, you know. I I remember things that weren't quite so pleasant. I remember on that first trip to the Indian Ocean, we were the escort for Nimitz in the unsuccessful endeavor to rescue the Iranian hostages. Very bitter experience. I remember Sam Salt, and I'm sure you remember his ship, the Sheffield, a crew with whom we drank beer, played cricket, played softball, scarred the hell out of our knees, sliding into second on Coral. And of course, they left, we left, and they sank during the war in the farms. Kids, we knew, met, learned to really enjoy for almost a full month of January. We were the only ships besides our technical that were in that hotel the entire time. And it was really a loss that we all felt deeply. I remember our around the world journey, of course. Mostly I remember that because it was around the world, except I always had to say, except we had to surface to go through the Panama Canal. And of course, we get my good Maine farmers would ask my father, well, why the hell do they have to surface? I remember, Rob Davis. Rob, help me. Weasel. What was he? Whitting Hill. Is he here tonight? I didn't think so.
You could never find him anyway.
Chief Whitting Hill did a wonderful, incredible thing. He dove the main reduction gear housing into all this oil and pulled out all these bolts and pieces of the retainer that kept the shaft in place. And 3 days later, we had it all rebuilt. Thanks to a lot of talent, a lot of hard-working people. We got back underway again, and out of the office already had come the word from Rick over to the Joint Chiefs of Staff, they can't get here back by themselves. Yes, we got that. Like me?
That was the cleanest Woody Hill's ever been.
Yeah. Well, we called him Weasel for a reason. But that's the one time in my life that I can remember having the great joy of getting a meritorious service medal on a weasel. He was a terrific guy, and I'll never forget him. What's his name again? Wait. And you remember the same time, Tuffy Sheets again, crawling out of Ox 3, I think it was Ox 3, carrying another box of dog food, canned hamburgers. You remember those damn things? We were 3,200 miles, I think, from Pearl Harbor, and we knew it was at 3 knots. Oh, this is going to take a while. So, no problem for Sheets. Into Ox 3 and out and come the dog food, and we'd survive. You remember Radioman RM2 Borowski and his cartoons? Hey, Tom, did you ever get any of those on the website?
Not yet.
Borowski's cartoons? Not yet?
Tonight I'll get them all on for you.
I'm right here, Dan.
Do you?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's great. Well, Tom has a bunch, because I'd saved every one I had and copies of the ones I did. And I've sent Tom at least 2, 3 reminders full of photos of you guys getting the dolphins, of promotions, of ceremonies, and just that sort of thing.
They're on the Facebook page right now.
Oh, that's fantastic. Thank you, Tom. And his buddy, Borowski's buddy. His name was RM3, Gregory. But what was his real name? Gregory the Merc, the mercenary. What a guy. And I think most of all, I remember after 6 months or 3 months or whatever it happened to be, coming home. It was always great to get home to see our loved ones and our families. We had so many wonderful honeymoons, didn't we? The thing I remember most of all is I had the best damn crew in the Navy and in the submarine force. And to those of you who came before us, who came after us, and who were with us, thank you for serving your country and your Navy so well. Rotten is the best ship, the best crew that I ever served. Thank you.
Hey, can I just say a few words? Please.
Attention on deck, the commanding officer of the base would like to have a word.
So, we had a couple of, first of all, I want to welcome both mayors, the representatives, Admiral Emery. There are a couple of comments today concerning, bringing the sale back to good town Groton. Well, I'm here to tell you, I got something to sell you because it's in my outlet over here, and it is the sale. So if you guys can raise a little money, I'd like to put it somewhere else. So I would appreciate it if you guys could do that. And I think there's a spot, and you should give Mayor Galbraith a big hand of applause because she is really spearheaded earning money and trying to get that thing out of here. I know she's over there working, but if you could all just give her a round of applause, I would really appreciate it.
You have a runner too.
Is that an order? It's an order. You heard?
And he has the runner too, and the fair one plays too.
Admiral, we're doing
jump
a
back in a heartbeat.
Me too.
He's waiting for the call every day.
we're doing a Facebook Live right now. Is there
we are.
anything you want to say to all those who weren't able to attend the reunion?
Hey, we miss you.
Right.
Why weren't you here?
Right,
We love
right.
you and think of you. I've already said tonight, the best crew I ever had is the crew I had on the Groton. And that varied, of course, over those 3 years. But for the most part, I served with every one of them for at least 2 years. Wonderful, incredible time. It was a great period in Groton's life. I think it was the greatest period in Groton's life. And it's all because of them.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank
Thank
you for
you.
your speech. That's great. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Hi, I'm Emery. Hi, I'm Senator Sandra. Nice to see you. Sorry, Emily. Where are
Ron McBurney, I haven't heard from in years. Okay, what's up with them? Dave Mayer will be here tomorrow.
Let's see if it's not an auto list. There you go.
Explain who I was. Didn't hear anything about it. We went to mom's house and the kids were see Jeremy Mousel out there.
We're doing a live video, Chief. Is there anything to say?
no information on them.
Did you guys sign the picture for the Admiral?
Yes,
Oh, great.
I see you going around getting some really good pictures.
We're doing a live video right now
Yeah.
for all the guys who weren't able to make it.
Picture on there?
I haven't gotten it. That's his. I-N. No. Oh, Lou. He's still in Oswego.
Oh.
Lou Stoner. Lou Stoner.
Oh, yeah.
Are these on the website too?
There's an electronic copy on the Facebook page. It's an Excel spreadsheet, and I think you can get it in a PDF format as well.
I just have to go to Facebook.
Yeah, in the group, are you in both the Groton groups?
I haven't been online for either one of them
Oh,
yet.
okay.
So,
Well, if you want,
but I know there's a Facebook thing, but I don't know. I brought it up, but I didn't know how to get to make it go to it.
Right.
Because I don't have Facebook.
Do you have email?
I have email.
I can email it to you. Do
You
wanna-
emailed me something. You emailed
Oh,
me.
I emailed you.
And it came up and it had the picture.
I emailed
but-
you your picture.
Yes. and
So I
then you
got
re-
your email
and
address.
then you emailed another something after that.
Oh,
But
that
it
was the
came-
group. That was the Facebook group. Yeah.
How do you open that to make it go to
That's
Facebook?
just a picture.
Oh, that's just a picture. All right. Well,
But-
if you can tell me how to do the rest, that would be good.
That might be a little hard. That's a longer lesson.
Well, if you send me something that my daughter can tell me how to do it, that would
Okay.
be.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd
I'll see what I
appreciate
can find.
that. Okay.
I might send you the file itself.
Okay.
Okay.
That'd be great. I
Okay.
can do that.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Pick all you want with that short side. Inside the pocket. It's like this big. Yeah.
She liked me on list of people, and she didn't give a shit about the officers, and she made it all whatever. She was supporting us, and every time we were going to do something, she'd do it with it.
It's pretty cool. I know you took the kids, but you're there.
See, it finally stopped raining.
I know.
Yes,
I know, it's great.
and we're gonna have a great weekend.
Yep.
Because the humidity has gone away.
Go ahead here, take a quick peek at the sub. It rained all day long. It finally let up. You guys see that red truck? That's my ride. There's a tugboat way in the back there. And not too far down there are some active duty submarines tied up the pier. I think I see some sails. I see like 3 or 4 sails. Not that far away from them at all. I wish I could zoom this in for you, but I can't. There's like 3 or 4 active duty submarines at the piers right now. So we'll go back inside. Hey, we're doing Facebook Live.
Are you?
Yeah, you got anything you want to say to the guys who couldn't make it?
USS Groton. Y'all are missing a good time.
Okay.
I didn't do it. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of work. It's never really just continue with it. And I had a family and all kinds of responsibilities.
Captain Davis.
How you doing? Good
Robert
to see you.
McNeely.
Good job on all those pictures.
Oh, thank you, sir. Trying to help out as much as I can.
So, you raise your hand when you ask for news?
I got drafted. Oh yeah, I did that. But I got drafted and taking pictures all night for Thomas. He gave me this camera.
Oh, great. Say thanks very much.
Yeah, he said, "Hey, you want to do this?" I'm like, "Okay, I'll do it."
Say, give me my $15 back.
Right. No, I have fun with it. I'm enjoying it.
I don't know.
Excuse me, sir. See what they're looking at.
Looks pretty serious. No plaid pants. Are you serious? It's cool, you know.
Why would you come on? Because it's easier. That's what she said.
Really, Missy would not make out.
Great thing through the electronics. So we actually had
Going outside.
It's Facebook Live. Anything you want to say to the group? I did go outside and look at the Nautilus real quick. It stopped raining. It's nice out. Does Jeff seem like he's enjoying himself? It looks like he's having fun. Hey, who's there? Who goes there? Identify yourself. Who'd you find?
He's telling stories. You better defend yourself. You remember? You don't remember Jeremy?
Over time, he was always.
He was in your division, dude.
I said, "You going?" Yeah, somebody else to go up there.
You remember when you raised me on the top of the Broad 34?
How are you?
Great.
I'm trying to remember you. Don't take offense.
Dude, I was the nub.
You're the nub.
I was the nub when, well, you weren't there too much longer after I got there. I got there in the summer of '92.
Okay, and I left in August of '92.
Yeah. So you left like just a couple months after I got there.
Did I get you off on the wrong foot? Damn, I had to try harder.
You left at a good time, though. I'll tell you that.
Why is that?
Well, there was a point where we only had like Lars,
Right. And Grayo.
yep,
Right.
and Grayo, McGowan,
Right.
and Verone, and they were the 3 qualified reactor operators.
Right.
And then Lars kicked in a store window, and so we were down to 2.
Okay.
But he was naked when he did it. So
Okay.
I mean, I can hey, look.
We're on live, by the way, at Facebook Live.
Excellent. And then McGowan got sick, like underway.
Okay.
And so they had to evacuate him. And so Verone was the only guy that was qualified. Really? And so the answer from Squadron to have the engineer officer, Dicing,
Right.
and Verone stand port and starboard reactor operator.
Really? The engineer had to stand, watch us react.
Yeah.
Eng, I never knew
Our
that.
new chief was standing under instruction under him.
Right.
And they had 6 hours of engineering department training.
See, they could have called me back because I still had 2 years of reserve if they really wanted to. That just shows you it was a love-hate relationship. They didn't want me back anymore, and I wanted to come back. So what stories are you telling Chief Greeny?
Chief Greeny? I remember when you were sitting in the horseshoe. It was my first underwear. It was your first. It was my first underwear.
It was me you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you were kind of nodding off, and someone came by with the Megger and put on your glasses.
Oh wow.
And you.
Well, you know, back in those days, we, like Lars and I and John McGowan and I, stood port and starboard watch for 6 months at a time.
Oh yeah.
And we didn't get any sleep at all.
You know, funny, that didn't really change.
It didn't change for you guys either?
There was one time when I was port and starboard reactor technician with an electrician.
Wow.
That's how bad off we were.
Wow.
Yeah, for a while, E&RC division were one division.
Wow.
Because we were just, like, they would be short or we would be short.
Not enough people.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
But that happens.
It never happened when I was on board.
I actually was standing electrical operator.
Wow. See, we would stand...
on and off.
We would stand shutdown electrical operator when we were in port. Yeah, that was common. But not at sea, not while we're underway. Do you have to do stand electrical operator while you're underway? Wow.
Support lead.
Wow. See, there's another guy that remembers me, and I can't remember his name right now, but I don't remember him. But he remembers me. I can't remember, but he knows Grayo. He knows McGowan.
Wow.
He remembers me, and I was trying to tell one of the older guys tonight. Here's what happens. So I'm gonna flip this around. Here's what happened, guys. So when you come to the boat and you're the youngest and newest guy, you look up to everybody above you, and everybody above you doesn't even look at you at all. So the guys that are older don't remember you, and the guys who are younger remember everybody who's older that was above them.
Well, there's like a 3-year span out of the 5 where I know everything, like the first 3 years, and then the last 2, it's just like that's a new guy. Right? Is that a new? Why isn't he qualified yet?
Right.
His name was. Why isn't he qualified?
Right. You don't even know his name. like you say, when you came on board, I only had a few months left.
Yeah.
So your name was Nub. And that's all that mattered to me.
We were doing a resin change out, and the first thing I qualified was control point, and M Division loved me for it. Because, well, now you don't have to stand it.
All right.
Yeah, so that kind of helped me out later.
You probably remember some of these guys after '92, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you part of
Yeah.
Were you part of decommissioning?
I actually secured the watch on the Groton.
For the reactor? For the reactor?
Well, I was the roving watch.
Roving watch.
Because that was the only watch we had back out.
Okay.
I mean, the reactor was gone, and we didn't even have a shutdown reactor.
So you secured the last watch in the engine room on the Groton. That's a unique honor. I need to shake your hand. Good job.
I can't tell you how many times I've dreamed of doing it and I only got to do it the once.
And now it's kind of sad because nobody wants to shut it down, you know. But I tell you, when you stood enough port and starboard watches, you're ready to shut it down.
Well, and if you're an SRA and you're standing port and starboard and you come in, great. There's enough amps out of the battery that we have to do a charge. So, do you want to sleep first, or do you what one do you want to do? Because that, you know, you're going to share the pain.
Right. Hi guys. Hello. We're on Facebook Live. Anything you want to say to the group?
Welcome aboard.
What years did you serve on the Groton?
I was on the Groton from 89 to 92.
89 to 92.
Yeah.
And what was your job duty?
I was an ET. I was one of the Coner ETs.
Coner ETs?
Yeah, Nav ET also.
Okay.
So,
I was a nuke ET.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you there in 92?
88 to 92.
Okay.
I got out August of 92.
Okay. I left the boat in July of 92.
You got on the boat?
No, I came off in 92
came
after
off.
deployment, yeah.
Okay.
So
you went on the med run at 91?
I did, yeah. The only med run I ever made was that one right there.
Oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Left some scars, but it was all good. Wouldn't trade for anything.
Well, we recorded everything from the speech earlier tonight on Facebook Live.
Okay.
So you can go back on Facebook in the group and watch it again if you want. And now you're part of the video as well.
Hey, glad to be here. Yeah, we ran into some traffic, so we couldn't get here on time.
Hey, at least you made it. At least you made it.
Glad to be here.
There's a lot of guys who want to be here and weren't able to make it here. So anytime you can participate, no matter how small or how late, you're still here.
Definitely. Yeah.
And there's still cake.
Exactly.
So
no, not too much.
It was nice meeting you guys.
You too.
Thanks for coming.
So I read the book, and I would spit out as much as I could.
I didn't realize you had
We were up in our war 34 years ago or something. 33 years ago.
Doing double duty, Thomas.
What are you doing?
Facebook Live. Anything you want to say to the group? It's your group. We're doing Facebook Live.
Time to eat cake. Let them eat cake. You got a picture of the cake?
Yeah, I got a picture of the cake. Take your picture, is that okay?
I'm with that guy over there.
Which guy is that?
The one in the white shirt.
The one in the white. Oh, okay. You guys enjoying yourselves?
Yes.
It's nice, isn't it? So I'm going to try to avoid the cake. I'm trying to watching my diet, but I might cheat. I haven't decided yet. It's not every day you get to cut a piece of cake with gratin on it.
Yeah.
Gotta take your picture. Sure. Okay, on the count of 3.
Wait, let's just pretend I'm,
1, 2, 3. All right, thank you guys.
Are you still working? Yes, I work for General Mills. So cereal? Yeah. Well, actually, a flour side. Oh. Our plant has both. What if you want cereal? Well, I just recently changed jobs. Yeah.
He'll retire.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking probably about 6 months.
Doing a Facebook Live. Have you ever seen that? So we got like 5 or 6 guys who are watching this. They weren't able to make it, so I'm just walking around trying to give them an idea of what this is about. Yeah, I think it's coming out pretty good. We got the Admiral on earlier.
Did you?
Yeah, so we got him recorded. This is on Thomas's Facebook group.
Okay.
Yeah, so we should be able to go back and watch it from the beginning. And right now, I think it's probably at least 30 minutes long, if not longer.
Wow.
So yeah, it'll be an evening's worth of entertainment. And tomorrow. The cake is still intact. It's not going to last forever.
Yes, he's alert, yeah.
It's hilarious, and some guys remember me, and I don't remember them. They're like, oh, I met you 2 months before you got off the boat. I'm like, oh, so your name was Nub.
we did not like him at all.
No, I remember walking down the pier, coming top of the train comes.
Oscar winning
I remember the team manager right afterwards. It's amazing how much stuff you have. You know, in fact, I found something. All three guys were here. We're all going to come back.
No, his name was Nub. Hi.
Good job.
Oh, thank you. I like these guys with their sub-vests vests on. It's very impressive. Can I take a picture of your vest?
Sure.
Now, were you on the Groton? You were on Groton? What job did you do on Groton?
Well, I was Sins Tech, and then I was chief of the boat.
Oh, wow. What years were you on it?
76 to 80.
Wow. So you went on the around the world cruise?
I went to Diego Garcia and left her in Diego Garcia and flew back.
You flew back?
To retire.
To retire?
Yeah.
You should have stayed on.
I know. I know.
Can I get the back of your jacket? Man, that's impressive. If I had a jacket like that, I think I'd have one patch on it.
My son just had this made for me and brought it with him today.
Oh, wow. That's special.
My son Jason.
Wow, great. Hey, Jason. I'm Robert McNeely. So we're doing Facebook Live for the guys who couldn't make it, and I was showing the group your dad's jacket. So I think that's worthy of being shown off a little bit.
It's a lady in Virginia Beach. It's called subvest.com.
Subvest.com.
She's a sailor's wife, active duty sailor's wife. Right. He's not a submarine, but she does those.
Right. Now, you were at breakfast this morning, weren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I got your picture. So, yeah. I'm going to have to get me a vest, but mine's going to have one patch on it, and that's all it's going to have.
One's better than none.
The one's better than none. I did 6 years, and then I got out.
You were a nuke?
I was a nuke. So I had the GI Bill, and I'm like, thank you, Navy. It's time for me to go. So,
a lot of people did that.
Yeah, it was a good program.
Ended up.
His best friend did that. He was on the Ringling.
Yeah. It was probably in dry dock more than it was anywhere.
More in dry dock than anywhere.
Got a pretty good deal out of that. That was the Clinton Navy, so they were tossing people out.
Right.
I think he got out 4.
Well, he didn't.
Had his full GI Bill.
Nukes were all 6. That's why when he said 6.
But they let him out early. So
I had the GI Bill, and it paid 95% of my college. It was a very good program.
Oh yeah, he got all his done, and he's doing really well now.
But see guys like your father makes you want to wish that you would have chose the other path and stayed in and gone on 5 or 6 boats. Because that'd be quite the adventure as well.
I would imagine. Yeah.
Kate's yonder, sir.
So these must be the Nautilus dosing guys.
There he is. We're going to capture it on film?
Oh, we're cutting the cake? Getting ready to cut the cake. Admiral
Want to
Emery.
get a picture of us cutting the cake?
Yeah. We got a live
So
video.
you do the first cut, and then I'll cut it up for you. He's going to take a picture.
Okay, so our wish is that no crew ever be any better than the crew of the Gluttons.
There you go.
Very good.
Okay, hon, you want to cut this? Okay, here we are, right down the middle. Good. Yes, so are you. Woohoo! Thank you. Yes, this means I'm married.
For better, for worse, you have us all.
That's good enough, right? It's very creamy. It's bet I know.
Oh, I know.
Let me go. I just wanted to.
Thomas, your battery on your camera is going out. Sorry, bud, but that might be coming to an end here real fast. But Facebook Live video is still going strong.
Yeah, but I hope there's going to be enough cake. I'm going to have to cut this one.
We're going to record this as long as the battery lasts in the cell phone. And I charged the battery up to 100% before we started, so I'm hoping it will last.
Am I going to have enough cake? I'm going to cut this thing. Yeah, those coming up.
Now, what flavored
The
cake?
next one's over here, you mean? Yeah.
Is that
I think
vanilla?
it's all vanilla.
It's all vanilla?
I just need you to turn those off so
Yep,
I
it's going right now.
You all right? Did you want to do plank on this too?
You can tell us that. You can tell us that.
Tell me to get this cake.
Doesn't matter what you pick. You lose.
It's too much, though. I need a smaller piece. I really need a smaller piece. We can do that.
How's the cake? Is it getting good? Is the Admiral telling stories again?
I guess so, yeah. I just got here,
Dave Tarantino.
Yeah.
Just turned 50.
They had a flyer in place for work.
What are we going to do this photo op, Tom?
He's out there in the passageway.
On board when the boat was commissioned, slid it into the water. When the lady smashed, you were a plank owner. So I am not a plank owner.
All done. She died.
No more battery.
No more battery. But we're still recording live.
Lucky for you. I'm a nuke engineer. What did I bring? I brought a stair battery.
Oh, damn it! All right, we'll keep going as long as you got power.
Right here.
Is this the Admiral's album?
No. This is somebody.
We didn't bring anything.
Oh, okay.
I brought the box that he's got to take home.
There's somebody coming out of a hole. Out of a half.
Isn't that a torpedo?
Torpedo?
Isn't that a torpedo too?
Yes,
Wow.
Right there. Oh, here we got a whole bunch of people.
There's Ed Wilson.
Oh,
He
yeah.
said all of it. There's
Well, now,
coffee.
who is this? Because Ed was married before, but is he married now?
Who are they?
Yeah, who are
He's reloading.
Oh, yes. He's the Indiana Jones. And they went out to the club. Is that? No. They went back to live in Idaho.
But I remember them coming to the happy hour.
Collins.
And they always had
Collins.
Collins. And they always had and they always had the happy hour.
Oh, but they weren't our worship, were they?
Okie dokie.
Back on the road now.
Son of a bitch had a spare battery. Reloaded me. Swan smart cookie.
Yeah, we carry out of here.
Oh, Angela. Jim and Ladonna.
That's that. Tarantula? Rick Tarantula. Yeah, he just called me. And he said,
No, thank you. Looks great though.
No, he's a state trooper down.
he's a state trooper?
Yeah. Where? Down near Norfolk. Virginia? Virginia, at Virginia Beach, actually. Okay. He went home. Yeah. No, we both went home.
I'm trying to think of that guy's name. He's connected to me on Facebook. It was a young Nuke T. Came on board about the same time as you did. Sometime in '92. Floyd. That was it. Yeah. Wayne Floyd. Yep. So you guys probably still a lot of watch together, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So he remembers me, and I don't remember him hardly at all.
Hi, Grady. How are you?
He was probably nub number
You were
2.
the senior second then.
Good.
Yep.
Probably. And a lot of the guys had left.
I'm great.
Yeah.
How are you?
Well, you moved around a lot.
Yeah.
Did you get a piece of cake? Don't eat cake. Yeah. I got the Admiral cutting the cake. That was probably quite the thing. I think guys are starting to wind down a little bit. I gotta hurry up and make my rounds and catch them. cake's been decimated. It was a pretty cake.
Doesn't want cake.
Right. Looks like we got interrupted there for a second. Turned into a fairly nice evening. Look at these three troublemakers eating cake. I'm still at it. I think we're about an hour long on this live video. But we've got several people who've checked in.
Mm-hmm.
And look at all the people who've checked in.
Wow, that is a lot.
You know, and they're really they're enjoying it.
Yeah,
as if they were
seeing it,
here.
yeah.
Right. So I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I think so too. That's good of you to do that.
Here I am, and I have to explain to Paul, it's a term of endearment.
So everybody comes in, they're supposed to sign this picture as a gift to Admiral Emery. How's it going?
Good.
We're still doing live.
Cool.
Over an hour, I think.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I gotta keep them entertained though. I gotta keep moving.
Yeah, no, I hear you. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Did you sign it?
I did.
Where you at?
Right here. That's
wow.
me. Right there.
Cool.
What about you?
Right here.
Ah, there you are, right in the middle.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Very cool. I'm gonna have to get a picture of that actually.
There's a little bit of glare on it. Now I'm going to go outside the front here and show them the entrance. Here's the printout of the Excel spreadsheet of everyone's name and address. very extensive list. Then people can make pen and ink changes. I went inside the museum store today and I got one of these blankets, except with silver dolphins, of course, for like less than $70. It's right there. Now I got it on the bunk of my truck. It's awesome. I probably spent about $150 in that store today. I'm going to hit it again tomorrow when it opens. The small ring is like the first submarine diameter, the Holland, and then the big ring is the outside diameter of the Ohio-class Trident submarine. This is the entrance to the museum. Some of you probably haven't been here in years. Some things probably have changed. NR1. You can imagine being so deep and having to use that thing. Yeah, I'm enjoying this as much as you guys. I get a lot of compliments here. This is Andrew. Andrew, you're on Facebook Live.
Okay. Hey. NR1.
What do you think of
her?
What do you think of the reception tonight? The Admiral's
nice.
reception.
It was nice.
Very
nice.
Great.
Yep.
So, what years were you on Groton?
82 to 85.
And what job did you do?
Interior communication.
Wow.
Got third class. I passed the second class, and then I got out.
Oh, okay.
And then I did reserve duty.
Oh, you did reserve duty.
Wow. Diving salvage unit in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, where the boat got out. Where we were up in the yards.
You got a slight New England accent.
Because I'm in New England. When I'm in New York, I have the New York accent.
We'll catch up with you later.
Yes.
Hey, thanks for giving me a ride over to Subvets.
No problem. If you need anything, you can try calling me. So
yeah.
If you need a ride, oh well, you can drive over there. There's plenty of parking over there at the hotel.
I did ask security about parking my truck out here.
Yeah.
And they said actually park it closer. They have a designated spot over there for truck parking.
Yeah, trucks and buses.
Yeah.
I noticed that coming in here.
I was like, yeah, I'll park it closer because now I can get a better picture. That worked out good.
Yes, it did.
I think you can buy a brick and donate money to the museum, and they'll have your name and rank and everything engraved on it. It's something that I'm interested in doing. I grabbed a brochure earlier, and if I remember, I'll post it to the group so everyone can have a look at the brochure. But you can look if you get real close. You can buy a brick and donate to the museum and have your service become part of the museum itself, which I think is a very awesome idea. It's very cool, and a lot of guys have already done that. I found this little thing here interesting. It's like a little drone, radio controlled. You know, I don't know how old it is. They don't have a plaque. But you look inside. See little controls for different things. I don't think I would necessarily volunteer for that duty. That one looks kind of risky. Well, it depends though. This is one of the earlier submarines. I think this was like World War I type of thing. A midget submarine built for the Navy. USS X-1. 50 feet long, 7 feet wide. Submerged, 36 tons. Test depth, 200 feet, just below the waves. In service, October 1955 to February 1973. I mean, that's not bad. That's quite a long time for that class of a submarine. Looks like got guys out here now. So I think things are starting to wind down a little bit inside, and guys are moving outside. It stopped raining, so it's turned into a very nice evening.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta get out of the street. This guy's gonna hit it. All right, Paul, we'll see you tomorrow night. Jeff, we'll see you tomorrow.
Right at Days Inn, right there across the parking lot.
I'm staying in his bedroom. Oh, nice. His bedroom.
I don't know. I saw the post. I didn't know.
You guys are weird.
Best of buddies. Put a nice banner out front for the Admiral's reception tonight. Now the entrance here is right next door to the base entrance to the subbase, as many of you may recall. I haven't been here since 1992, so it's been quite a trip to come back and visit Groton, Connecticut. That's an old boomer class. I think that's, yeah, one of the 41 for Freedom. That's one of the presidential type class boomer submarines. This is George Washington. Now, they were going to do a thing on Sunday for the sale of the Groton. And first thing I learned when I got here was it was canceled. It's very disappointed. Very, very disappointed. I mean, I was like heartbroken, disappointed. Because I really wanted to be here for the sale ceremony. And it was canceled. They haven't built it. They have not built the park. The sale is here in Connecticut. But they haven't secured the piece of property they want. Got problems with environmental issues. Can't get the property, can't get the funding, but the sale's here. Okay, we'll go back inside. I think a lot of people are streaming out though. pedestrians are right away. Unless you're driving a car in Connecticut. Never actually seen one of these things before. So that's what it is. It's kind of nice. All the people here that donated to expand the museum. It's very nice. Look up there. That inner ring says USS Holland, SS1. The outer ring is USS Ohio, SSBN 726. Of course, there's a Tomahawk cruise missile. One of my personal favorites. Here for all their nukes. Stone here from commemorating Admiral Rickover and his wife. It's very nice. Alright, the main entrance. They're still going strong, aren't they? I guess they got a lot to say. It's very nice. What's that?
Come here, I'll show you something.
Okay.
More submarine history.
Got Chief Greeny here. Retired Master Chief.
See that beer flag right there?
Yeah.
That was mine.
Oh, really?
Gina gave it to me. And every time we would pull into port, we would fly that beer flag in the chief's quarters. It signified that, hey, it's time to go drinking.
Oh, wow.
When we're on the Albuquerque, we're in there for, we're on an underway. And in the Persian Gulf and Desert Storm, they had Operation Noble Anvil.
Okay.
And we ended up being launchers. And we shot 10 for 10. So we shot 10 weapons,
right.
And we got 10 strikes.
Right.
And those show you the weapons that we shot.
Wow.
Noble Anvil. And that's how many Liberty ports we lost.
What?
Because we were out shooters.
Wow.
So this is like messing with McNeely. Hey, McNeely, we're not going to pull in, dude.
Yeah,
what do you mean we're not going to pull in?
It's
We
not
lost
worth it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Liberty ports that we didn't get beer because we were out shooting weapons.
I think you'd rather be shooting the weapons.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. I think that'd be more memorable.
That is one of the wool blankets off the racks.
Wow.
That's the flag that Gina gave me. That's an Oscar flag. And then the blue is the rack curtains, and the whites are T-shirts. And what we had the chief selectees sew that all up in the chief's quarters.
Wow. Now, Gina, you made some of that, huh?
Well,
no, I
she
just
gave me
provided
that.
the flag.
You provided the flag. Wow. And how did you get it part of the museum? I mean, that's quite a story
Because
itself.
after we started going out and launching off of submarines,
Right.
we tried to copy the World War II submarines doing it. So I asked the captain, can we make a battle flag? And he said, sure. So then all these other submarines now have made battle flags.
Wow.
So that was our battle flag on the USS Albuquerque.
That is very cool.
And you were taping that whole thing?
That's what you're on live. It's part of submarine history now. Thanks, Chief.
Hey, we're going over to Subbeds.
Oh, okay.
You know how to get there?
Yeah,
you were there today.
I don't drink anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
The guys are going to go over there. Rob Justice is there. Jay Fowler's over there. So more people from our era.
Oh, okay. That's cool. That's quite amazing. Get a little bit of history of someone who lived it and became part of the museum. Are you going to start chasing people out now?
What?
Are you going to start chasing people out now?
No, we use the classroom upstairs, so we had to clean up. We don't have anything else we have to do up there now.
Yeah, they're a pretty rowdy bunch. I don't think they're going to quiet down for a little while yet.
Oh, that's okay.
We'll sneak down through here, but I think this section's kind of closed. There's a store that took all my money, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'll get some more souvenirs. I plan on visiting the museum tomorrow and actually go on board the Nautilus. So busy today, I didn't really have time to do that. This is like the Pro Football Hall of Fame for submarines. I mean, you could literally study this thing for years on end, learn something new every day. Is Rickover bust. You can look Admiral Rickover eye to eye and not be intimidated.
Are you Tom's wife? So thank you for all your help, because I'm sure you really did it all. Oh, really? She said it once. She said, he was the side and she was the worker. It's amazing how much that I was surprised that he was taking a little bit. Where are you guys from? From Illinois. So you guys did it all from Illinois to come out here? Yep. Were you married when he was on the boat? Yep. Oh, wow. So you've seen this side of it? Yep. Good. Good. Well, welcome back. When did you guys get off the boat?
Let's see.
85?
85, yeah. 85. No, let me repeat that. My son was born in 84, this is 87.
87?
Hey, we're on Facebook Live. You guys got anything you want to say to the guys who couldn't make it?
What was it?
You're on Facebook Live.
Are you the one with the truck?
Yeah.
Scotterick, I've been keeping a price of your Facebook. Yeah.
Right.
I go, where is he now?
right. It's a lot of fun. I came all the way from Texas to be here.
I know you did. Yeah, I know. I've been reading up on your Facebook. I drove in and I seen your rig out there.
Right. Yeah, it's been a blast.
It's a deal they got now, Joe.
Oh, there was some chocolate in that cake. It's like the forward and aft. So obviously the aft part of the cake was the best part of the cake.
We were very surprised that you ended up coming from Circus. So,
Yeah, but it
Beautiful out there.
Oh, it's really nice. Stopped raining. What's that?
Are you going to share the pictures?
Oh yeah. I got probably 1,000 pictures on Thomas's camera, and we're doing Facebook Live.
Oh, wow.
For over an hour. Facebook Live.
I don't even know how that works.
Well, go on the group Facebook page where Thomas runs, and you can watch this video anytime you want.
What years were you on the run?
88 to 92.
I left in 80. No, I remember 80.
1980?
76 to 80.
76 to 80. Those are some good years in their history.
What?
Those are some of her best years.
Yeah. When I made the first half of the Emery on board.
Well, I hope you enjoyed the evening. I thought it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been very good.
It's been very good.
Yeah.
It's actually a very nice evening. I think it's probably like 70 degrees, nice cool breeze, totally awesome sunset. Yeah, still alive.
Would you be able to take a break so we can get a picture with you?
We can do it. But we gotta stay live.
Okay. I've been waiting for you to take a break so I can get a picture. But I know.
We've been doing live Facebook for over an hour.
I know. That's very nice of you.
I think it's fun. And it gives me a way to approach people that I've never met before and say, you're on Facebook Live. What do you want to say to the group?
Is it actually recording anything or it's just sort of...
Oh yeah, it's recording.
Nice.
It's recording nonstop.
So you'll get everybody.
On Facebook, it's
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
All right, where do you want to take the picture at?
Wendy.
Yeah, that's okay. We're taking a picture of her taking our picture. I'm the skinny one.
Set it up to use the flash.
Okay, ready?
Yep. Okay.
All right, thank you, Bob. I appreciate
You're welcome. I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
Yeah, that's great.
I think it's great. I'm so glad it quit raining.
Yeah, that was pretty wicked earlier.
Yeah,
Right.
it's nice now.
It was nice, though. Okay, here's what it looks like.
Wow.
That's a good picture.
Yeah.
That's one. That's the other.
Nice.
With the sail in the background. That's pretty cool.
Perfect. That's
Hey,
perfect.
let me see the picture again. What'd you get? right, that's pretty good. No, you have to post that on Facebook.
Well, I'm gonna give him all my pictures. I'm gonna give him my card.
So you have to put it in a laptop, and then you'll have to load it onto Facebook.
We'll make sure all the best ones get up there for sure.
Yeah, that's good. I think we've got captured with this live video. I think we've got most everybody that was in attendance. So. All right.
Which you would have to.
That screaming kid. That had to hurt. There's a bird in the water. It just dived. Earlier you could see 3 active duty submarine sails. I think right now you can probably only see 2 and a tugboat. Here's my truck, all the way from Texas to Connecticut.
They should have on there, there should be a button for flash, not off for automatic. Flash on there.
I think we're going to have to come to an end here pretty soon on our live video because I am getting tired. But I'll keep going as long as I can. I think it's pretty cool that the Groton is so prominently displayed in the museum. I don't know if they brought that out special for tonight, the Admiral being here, but if it's there on a regular basis, I mean, that's a pretty prominent display. I think it's very cool.
That steering is island. Please stand. My brother wants me. It's really, really neat. On top of that, there's a girl I had did 30 years ago. I
Things have wound down pretty good.
Brought all their stuff, huh?
Yeah, I think the Admiral, maybe.
Oh, did he?
I'm not sure, but I think these were like their early days.
Yeah, they are.
They looked like the 70s. These are some never seen before pictures. It'd be nice if we could scan them into the computer.
Oh, I know.
That way we can have a digital copy. Want to trade?
Sure.
Take that one, I'll take this one.
Oh yeah, these are real old school because this is the article when it was. I'm like, no, that's not possible. Oh, yeah. got to hear her call. Oh yeah, I told Kim about that. She calls me. She calls me.
That's why Kobe ain't.
They're still going strong.
Takes everybody to run that ship. Everybody. 10 minutes.
I was in my underwear making a copy.
Well, I'm trying to remember.
There was a copy of it.
There must have been an engine forward upper level.
Yes, it was. But it was like after, it was a little bit after maneuvering on the port side.
Could have been after maneuvering.
It was on the outside here. Almost next to the hull.
In the engine?
Yes. Yeah. I was there making copies. Because you guys bought it. Where was the ELT?
All the way out. That's the reduction.
Right. When it was on the port side.
Yeah.
Forward of that. There was a space there that had the same copy.
I gotta find
When you guys high school student.
Yeah, I just.
Where are you posting your video?
This is Facebook Live. Been running for over an hour.
Oh no.
On the group that Thomas runs.
Is that the Groton Facebook
That's
page?
the Groton Facebook
See, we can't
page.
get on that. We have to figure out how you can get on
Yeah, I
it.
just talked to Thomas.
He'll get you
Yeah.
on it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It'll be recorded, and you can play it back over the course of a week.
Oops,
You
I
know
hope
what
I've
I-
been behaving.
Yeah, because it's going to be pretty long.
It
But
will be.
I started recording this video when Admiral Emery started his speech, and been recording it nonstop ever since.
Okay, you need to go relax and enjoy the company. All right.
It's
we'll
been
look
great. It's been fun.
You
Yeah.
say you're from Texas?
Yeah. Down south of Dallas and Waxahachie.
Okay, I would have come up with a name for that too.
Yeah, it's fun. You're in Oklahoma? What part of Oklahoma?
Newcastle?
Newcastle.
Just Oklahoma City.
Oklahoma City, yeah. I drive my truck through there. So I go to mostly at Route 69 off of 40, 44. Come down into Texas, going through Oklahoma. Right, yeah. But I like Oklahoma. It's a nice state. Do you guys drive or fly? You flew. Yeah.
I don't blame you. We live in Connecticut.
You live in Connecticut?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're one of the local crazy drivers that don't like truck drivers.
No.
You're always cutting me off every time I'm on the road.
It is not my fault.
Beeping your horn. Get out of the way.
You are larger than I am. I am not fighting with you.
That's true.
I know the pecking order here.
And I got a big air horn. I like to use it.
Nope. I don't fight with anybody bigger than I am.
That's funny. So it's all the New Yorkers that come through Connecticut. That's the problem.
Yes, it's the New Yorkers who come through to go to Massachusetts, and
Right.
it's the Massachusetts people who have a lovely nickname, but I won't say it because you're videotaped.
Are they Massachusetts people?
No, they're Massachusetts.
Okay.
But I won't say it.
Yeah, I probably won't disagree with you.
Okay.
I like driving out west where it's less traffic.
And just straight. Just
Yes.
go.
Kansas, very nice. Iowa's very nice.
I had not been to really flat land because I've
Oh,
lived
yeah.
in Connecticut all my life.
Right.
Till we drove through Indiana one time.
Oh yeah.
And I was just astonished at how far you can see.
Right. Right. Now, have you ever been out west like Colorado, Utah?
No.
Very nice. Arizona, Nevada.
Tim's been everywhere. I've been home raising children.
Right.
But now that he's going to retire soon, then I get to have fun.
Get an RV and go see the country.
Get a hotel.
Get a hotel.
Why an RV? No, we'll just drive places.
Oh, okay.
We'll just drive places.
RV, get a big one. You're all fancy. Oh yeah.
You'll still be bigger than me with your truck, though.
Yeah, but we're kind of like share the road. You know.
Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
So.
All right, cut all that out.
All right. It's nice talking to you. Norman Martin, where the hell are you?
the only guy, what was it, Dawson?
Spring Road, yeah. I know where it is.
Things are winding down quickly. I expect the last group here is probably exiting the museum within the next 15-20 minutes. It is a very nice evening. It's probably about 70 degrees with a breeze. Quit raining. It's been raining most of the day.
Hey, you
Still going. Over an hour. We started recording when Admiral Emery started his speech, and we haven't stopped since. So how long ago was that?
Long time.
A long time ago. We're going to wind it down though here pretty soon. So I had Chief Greeny, Master Chief, retired, tell me a story about his days on the Albuquerque when they've actually fired 10 Tomahawk cruise missiles, hit 10 targets, and they made a homemade battle flag, and it's now part of the museum. I recorded it earlier. You guys have to go back and rewatch this video and then listen to Chief Greeny tell the history of his experience on the Albuquerque during that time period. Now tomorrow, I plan on going back in the museum, purchasing some more souvenirs, and then tour the Nautilus. I didn't have time to tour it today. Today was so busy, went by so quickly. Then we're coming back out here to my truck. So I thought this would be a fitting way to wrap this live video up. So I drove all the way from Waxahachie, Texas, got a load and started headed north to Arkansas. Delivered my load in Arkansas, picked up another load, Pepsi, delivered that in eastern Pennsylvania near Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Dropped my trailer, then just bobtailed up here in my tractor only. Gave her a nice bath, and then came in last night about midnight. I love that sign. I bought that earlier. And spent the night in my truck. Got up this morning, had breakfast with the gang, and then came over here to the museum and spent a couple hours here, and then it was lunchtime, and then we got a ride from Andrew, and I left my truck parked here, and we went over to the Subvet and had the luncheon at Subvet. Then came back here and really just kind of recuperated for an hour or so because I was getting tired. And then, hey John, thanks for the compliment. And by the time I got back here, shortly thereafter, this Admiral's reception began at 6 p.m. And I got drafted by Thomas, gives me this antique digital camera. So I'm going around snapping pictures, I'm like, why am I doing this? I could be doing a live video. So as the Admiral was getting ready to talk, I hurried up and got on this group and started the live video. But there was a couple of speakers before him that we didn't capture on live video, so I do apologize for that. This wasn't really planned to do a live video. I just thought of it at the last minute, and I'm pretty sure this live video is about 2 hours long. So if you've joined at some point during the video, then you may want to go back once the video is completed, go back and watch from the beginning. And I would recommend just watching segments. It's horrendously long. It's the longest live video I've ever done in my life, and I've only did it because of this reunion. So I knew a lot of you guys weren't going to be able to make it for a variety of reasons, and I knew that if I didn't make it, I was hoping somebody would do something like this so I could still be somehow part of the experience, even if it was just remotely. And I think that's what's so great about Facebook and modern technology and doing live video, is we can connect with people all over the world. You don't have to be here, but you can still experience it. You know, so that was my goal for doing a live video today. Now, earlier at the luncheon and the breakfast, I did short clips, like 1 or 2 minutes, and then a whole bunch of snapshots. So I took a lot of snapshots here tonight, but I think the live video is really the way to go, and I think I'll do this again tomorrow during the banquet. And a lot of people say, well, aren't you tired? Aren't you tired? I mean, you've been doing it all night long. Why don't you relax? Well, I enjoy doing it, you know, and I know you guys appreciate it too, so I don't mind taking the time and the effort to do it. I think it's fun. So we'll do this again tomorrow for the banquet, but I think we're pretty much done here tonight for the Admiral Emery's reception. So I want to thank everybody for watching this video. You know, I wish everyone could make it. I understand that it's not feasible for a lot of you. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll do it again for tomorrow night's banquet. Alright everybody, thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the internet.